Bailey Arnott.
Gleeson,
How are you?
Good, mate. So?
Good. Thanks for coming down to Marsden Golf Driving Range.
Great facility here that you guys have got.
It's good. John O'Sullivan and Crystal O'Sullivan, they've got this, I think this place has been here for quite some time, like, I don't know, 30 years or so, and they've done it up in the last few years. And a bit different with the nets. Some people, you know, it takes a while to get used to. I quite like it because you feel a little bit more secluded from the other players hitting. You feel like you've got your own little bay here.
Just hits the balls then, and then it almost narrows your focus down a little bit too, which is quite good.
Yeah, it does indeed. Night time here, we've got the floodlights on. You can see the ball down range pretty easy.
Absolutely.
So we've been talking about your game for maybe 5 years now, sort of, but you know, the last 2 years a little bit more, and you're finished your PGA. Now you're going to play some golf. We'll do a little bit of work at Caloundra, and you've been working with John Wright at Marucci River, and little name drop that you had a bit of a fun time with Charlie Earp just recently at Royal Queensland. A little grip change.
Little change. Yeah, always little things, hey.
And you came down a couple of weeks ago. We did some pitching. We were trying to, you know, see what my thoughts were on your pitching, because I've caddied for you for a few times, and it's not. You think it lets you down. It probably does, because the other departments of your game are so high. I've noticed you get a bit frustrated that you're not sort of converting some beautiful long drives, and then you're 60 to 110, not enough. And that was interesting from your phone calls, was what Charlie said and what Righty said at Marucci River about basically the shaft rising a bit through impact, not great for pitching, for many different reasons. And also came out through your iron play, shorter iron play, was not really direct at the target, a little bit loopy in flight, just that sort of release. So I've got some numbers here on the TrackMan. Hit a few shots for us and explain to me and to the audience like how you've sort of developed your way to try and get a better delivery with the shaft in the head.
Strong grip where that right hand in particular gets a bit under. With the golf swing, obviously, that grip always wants to get back to standard, and with a strong grip, shuts down our club face. So what we do to navigate that is to come up, come back, come right.
And also, Bailey, if you can address the ball for me, so we get a little bit of view down the line. Now, go for your. You know, you had a fairly strong left hand. It was pretty neutral.
Yeah.
But it was pretty palmy and underneath with the right.
Yeah.
Now, if you address the ball cleanly like that, like the old grip, and just be static.
Yeah.
Now turn over your right hand, and automatically the shaft droops down a little bit, naturally.
Absolutely.
So, for you, you were just making everything really hard for yourself to get the shaft, the grip forward. The shaft leaning at impact, which everybody, which we want, get good compressed iron play. It was just making it really difficult for a simple basic fundamental. Your right hand was too palmy and too underneath. And you're working hard with clearing left hip and moving forward into the ball clearance. And
well, as we all do, we look at the ball flight and we try and solve it a million different ways in our own head. Whereas you could attack rotation, you could attack a million different things, but it was something as simple.
Oh, you were attacking a little bit with your eye line, like a Duval Sorenstam eye line,
too, but it was something as simple as that slight adjustment with our right hand in the grip. It's had some great effect on the golf ball and the ball flight and consistency.
Well, hit one for us with your old grip. Came up straight away, wasn't it?
Yeah.
A little bit thin, thin on strike. Slight draw.
Tendency to go touch left of target.
Yeah. Okay, hit one more for us. That was a lovely golf shot.
But that's the first thing that screams out when you go back to that old grip, is it feels like the swing's a lot more driven from the hands.
Right.
Which you can probably touch on as well, but I think when a golf swing's driven by the hands and the wrists, Your good games, your good shots are going to be great, but
Sure.
your bad ones are going to have a whole lot more inconsistency when the body's not feeling 100%. So.
Rightio. Let's go again, Bailey, with sort of your old style of grip. I might get around here for a second, and we'll just get a bit of a close-up. And we'll do that, so I'll go right in front, and now show us what you're doing now. A bit, yeah, okay, quite dramatic. Let's go back to the old one. Okay, cool.
We're hitting like the old style.
Yeah. Okay, I'll get a close-up on the new grip. The Charlie Earp Evolved grip.
Have you heard it?
Yeah. Nice car there. Better strike already. Face to path was quite a big fade, which is going to happen when you've just done 5 swings of your old grip and then just work straight into this newer grip. And obviously you've got to, organize your arm rotation now to be able to, actually before you told me something about it felt easier for you to get a little bit of supination in the left wrist condition on the way down with your newer grip.
Yeah,
with a little bit easier flattening.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think that, and as you see with all the golf swings these days, your Scotty Schefflers, your John Rahms, there's a million different ways that they're transitioning into the golf ball. But one thing that stays quite similar is how they're swinging and how their paths are from here to here in the golf swing. And that's one thing with the new grip. It's allowed me to deliver that shaft plane more consistently into the golf ball, where yes, we've got that little bit of shaft lean. Club face feels like it remains a lot more stable through the golf ball rather than your up and flipping motion.
That's a pretty awesome demonstration there. Okay, let's hit a low fade.
Low fade, pretty much same grip. I'll move that ball position a little bit further back. And one thing I like to do is just lean that shaft a little bit more forward at address, something that the audience can probably try themselves as well from time to time. Straight away with that shaft lean at address here, we just show that to the camera, it's just a little press. Actually causes us to sort of get that sawn-off style swing. All I'm thinking about just as grip for me now. That's my number one at this stage. And that's a ball flight that couldn't have dreamed of probably 12 months ago, Gleeson.
Right.
Is a fade. That sounds stupid, but yeah.
That was beautiful. Good golf shot there, wasn't it? Great. Shot, mate. You're utilising, Charlie Earp, myself, hope I'm helping, and you've got Righty John Wright there, utilising everyone, getting a lot of information for all the people that you can get to get better. And I'm excited for you that they seem to be melding on the same idea, and that's got to give you a lot of confidence going forward. Well, thanks for coming down, Bailey.
Thank you, Gleeson. Thank you, mate.
Always good to see you.
Thanks to the team here, John, Crystal.
Yeah. And Gavin here, Gavin Flynn's here.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, wonderful coach.
Great team of professionals.
Yeah.
Get down.
Okay, see you guys.